Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
It's Monday morning and welcome to Inside the Show. Looking first at the NL Central, the Reds sent 3 balls into the seats as they secured the win in extras against the Rockies 5-4. In the standings, the Rockies sit in 4th place in the National League West, and the Reds sit in 1st place in the National League Central Division. Elvis Martinez drove in an impressive 5 with 2 home runs as the Mets bested the Pirates 14-4. Entering today's action, the Mets
年齢的にも。よし、1番。さあ、3割2分2厘。
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. MLB The Show has action out of the NL Central. It's the St. Louis Cardinals going up against the Cincinnati Reds.
よいしょ。
Ladies and gentlemen,
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this.
ダメだ。これ、あれだ。
Just about Cincinnati, Hunter Green, singing he's been outstanding and should be fun to
戻ったっ
watch.
しょ、さすがに。
Comes into this start sporting a
これでいいか。
lifetime ERA
これでいい
just
でしょ。
over 3. He's been
多分。
pretty great for most of his big
現
league
在大
career.
学周辺じゃダメですか
Watch him in this
ダ
one.
メだろ。
We go to the bottom of the
サブポ
first
ジ
and
これ
ready
サ
to
ブ
hit
ポジ
down
か
for
っこ悪いだろ、お前
Cincinnati.
の、お前の
Tony
シーンね。
He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. And the pitch. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Nice grab on the run. And there's one down.
セカンドでクイラッキーしませんでしたっけロボゾ周平さん。周平さん。
Here's a speed threat, Tony Ray.
にチャム戦
Singing
だ
you
ったか
can't
でクイ
ask
ラ
for
ッキーした
anything
んで。
more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field. The baseball is coming out of his hand very well. He's been able to paint all 4 corners, but really good ride at the top of the zone. Hitters have to respect that. Very difficult pitch to hit.
足速いんか。
The next offering misses. Now 2 balls and a strike. Line drive, and it's caught for the out.
あ、ノイジーか。あー、知らないね。あ、ノイジー、一番打ってたことあるけど。
Tony Ray, the next to hit for the Reds.
周平さんどうなの？いや、無理だろ、さすがに。どうするだし。
This one is smashed down the right field line. Way back there. There and
ありがとうござい
gone.
ます。
He circles the bases. It's his 8th home run of the year. It's 5-3. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off.
よっしゃ
No, Boog, clearly some frustration out there on the mound right now. I mean, that ball was so close to going foul. Would have been a long strike, but instead, batter gets rewarded. Did a nice job.
And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Tony Ray.
大島さんをスタメンから
One
下ろ
out of here
せる
earlier. An absolute
下ろせる
tape
か
measure shot.
じゃあ
Yeah,
西を
indeed,
入
it
れ
was
て
a
なきゃ
rocket. Just launched that thing. His swing, man, is so
Who's
clean
the one
right
that
now. I
has
doubt
the
even
issue?
felt the baseball make contact with the bat.
CD でぶつかえるね
Pitch. And a swing and a miss there.
It's good speed at the top of the order
You
here. You want to
asked
get it
him,
on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Foul ball.
His eyes got big. He saw that changeup way out in front. Better to pull it than to get jammed on something off speed like that.
ある今日は野球なのです。よいしょ
Next offering is fouled back.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. Third foul ball in a row.
気分的に髪型を変えていく。そして目の
One up, one down.
Oh, really went aggressive in with that
何
slider.
かよ
Good two-strike pitch right there. At worst case scenario, it's weak contact in play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
Back here in Cincinnati, here's Nolan Gorman.
Leading off for St. Louis. Here we go, guys. The second baseman, Nolan Gorman.
うるせえな、うるせえな。中山が座っ、ライトが座ってるからだわ。
He swings and drives one out to deep left field. That one's carrying. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Now batting.
さすがに今に合うんだわ。
Moises Gomez.
That's a really nice job right there. Great awareness, making the catch up against the wall. You see the perfect technique, feeling for the wall with the bare hand while keeping his eyes on the baseball as it's
上げ
coming
た、
down.
上げた臭いけど、まあいいでしょう。
Runs in a row, you start to think a little bit that you're on a roll,
あれ
and
じゃ
that's
あ
the momentum.
昔の広
It
島の
just
正田
takes
さ
on
ん
a life of its
正田
own.
さんみたいなことすればいいから。あ、ちょっと大事なことを言わせれてた。いや、なんかすげえ。ああ、うるせえ、うるせえ、うるせえ、うるせえ、うるせえ、うるせえ、うるせえ。うるせえんだわ。
When they try to move in, you know what you must do, right? Coming out the room whether the sun or the
とはいえど、
safe to assume that we've been well groomed.
昨日の WBC は本当、
From Great
試合
American
勝った負けたの
Ballpark
どう
in
こうの問題じゃない。
Cincinnati,
本当素晴
Ohio,
らしい
the
試合だった
show。brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the St. Louis Cardinals going up against
見
the
ててね、気
Cincinnati
持ちよかったよ。
Reds. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this.
いやー、ルーキーにそんなこと言っちゃいけない。中野もだってルーキーに期待しちゃいけない。
Just about ready to go. And today's starter, Daniel Duncan.
Well, you can see his whip is a little
粘るや
above
つ
the
が悪い。
league average. Not bad.
粘るやつ
But
が悪いんだ
I。think in this one, he's going to need to control that a little bit better. Try to limit hitters from getting on base. Stay in that windup instead of the stretch. And when he does allow base runners, be able to throw a pitch. He's going to get a swing and miss,
いや、
get
さ
out
す
of the
が、
inning,
さす
so
が
that
グレ
a
ートア
base
メリカン
hit
ボールパークっ
doesn't
て
do
感じ
more
だよ。
damage and put his team behind the
ホ
eight
ーム
ball.
の恩恵めちゃく
Tony
ちゃ受けてる。
Ray digs in now. His home and away splits there. The wind of the pitch. Swing and a
やっ
miss,
ぱ
and he
そう
was
か
fooled.。
私もそう思ったんだよ。本当に。
Next pitch misses, and 1 and
やっぱ
1.
そうだよな。あれやっぱ、機能してねえよな、ちゃんと。
That one drifts inside.
見てて思ったけど。
The next pitch misses, 3 and 1 now.
打たれる未来しかない。
Left-hand hitter waits. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Luis Campusano next up for the
そうなん
Cardinals.
だよ。
Good defender. He's been
本当速いしね。
inconsistent
スライ
offensively.
ダーがぐんぐん曲がるわけでもないしね。
0-2 now. In the air, left field. Ray under it. And he makes the catch. And there's one away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go.
Welcome back. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in is the speedy Tony Ray. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. We haven't seen a break in the weather, and the umpires might be forced to make a decision soon.
Yeah, I think so, Boog. I mean, everyone looking and wondering when they're going to stop play. It definitely feels close.
Into the outfield, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
So the batting order turns over. Now here's the Reds' leadoff man, Tony Ray. Not your prototypical leadoff guy. Gets on base, yes, but also some power. Swings through that one, 0-1.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
昔のライフボール時代だけど。
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Yo, Boog, if you're that base runner at second base, you'll be quiet out there. Not bouncing around, not distracting your teammate, the hitter. Make sure that he can clearly focus on that pitcher and that release point.
Look out! And it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him. This is Corbin Carroll. Singing, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. There's a swing and a drive. That one back. Pulls it in on the warning
どうしよう
track.
かな。1時半ぐらいまでやろうかな。2時から大体と。
The left fielder, number 44, Jordan.
まあ、そうだね。そうだね。そうだね。そう
New
そうそう
inning getting started. Now here is Bobby Witt
だけだよ
Jr.
わかる。
Leading off for the
Looks like the weather could actually play a factor in this one. It's coming down pretty good.
Yeah, it is, and it's not too bad yet, but the field's not going to be able to hold up if the rain gets any worse than this. So keep an eye on the pitcher's mound as well, and the rest of the infield start to puddle up a little bit.
now batting, second baseman, Nolan Gordon.
Rusty Sosa next up for the Cardinals.
Listen, there's absolutely no reason to pitch to this guy right here. You nibble, you see if he'll expand his
ワンアウト
zone.
2塁ショートフライだ
Don't
け入
give
れ
him
ただけ。
anything to hit.
い
If you
や
walk him,
ー、
not a
それ
big
は
deal. You
そ
have a
の
double
ショ
play
ートフライ
opportunity
言っちゃ
to
ダメ
set
だよ
up.
ね。
Ray makes the play. 2 away.
Up next for the Cardinals, the center fielder,
Set for the last half of the 7th. At the plate, Tony Ray.
leading off
He's a big,
for the
strong
Reds,
guy, can untie this game with one swing.
Ray.
出てきたよ、セカンドホームに指ボール転がせようと。
And here it
that's
comes. Fought off foul. Righty delivers.
That's where you want it. It's a good miss.
Here's a 1-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
That misses the zone. It's 2-2.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
あれ。
3-2 now.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter at this point in the ball game. You know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
The kick, the 3-2. And that one lifted in the air center field. Carroll makes the catch. 1 away.
Now batting, second baseman, Lorenzo.
So 2 down, Luis Campusano. Next up for the
Now
Cardinals.
batting.
This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big. This one swung on and hit well. Way back
あれ
there.
ハンドルカークはね
Sit
辞退した
in
か
on
ら
the
ね
warning
結構
track.
攻撃力ってところも
Last half of the
マジ
eighth
か
coming up.
5
It's
対
the
4
Cardinals
あ
5 and the
あ
Reds
大盤狂
3.
わせじゃん今
So
ここ
back to
ね
the top of the Reds
あ
lineup.
そうだよね
Next for
ABC
Cincinnati,
が先にやってる
Tony
から
Ray.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
And the first offering is not close.
Hey, no one better now.
5対4か
And a foul ball.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit,
Fair.
but when you've got
いや、まあ、イギ
opportunities
リ
to
ス
drive
結
in
構ね、
runs,
そう、
you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of
い
going
い
out
選手が
there
ね、
and
いっ
doing
ちゃってるん
damage
ですよ。
with it.
Line drive. Marsh
イ
brings
ギ
it
リス
in,
結構
and
ね、
that is that.
MLB の選手がいるんだよ。
Reds strand a couple. They're still down 5-3. Back here at Great American Ballpark, here's David Fletcher.
Leading off for St. Louis, the shortstop, David Fletcher.
Swing and a ball popped up. Marte pulls that one
イギリス
down,
代
and
表
there's
には
one
ですね、
down.
プロスペクトが何人かいる。あ、じゃあ、キャッチャーにプロスペクト。そう、マリナーズの
Well,
プロ
this
スペク
was
ト
a
がいる。
tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some time.
昨年、ダブル A だったっけな、ダブル A かハイ A で、
A fun one.
ダブル A だったかハイ A で、10何本打ってる。でしょ？アメリカやばいでしょ？あ、そういや、見れるわ。そうだ、アマゾンプライムで見れるんだ。よし、ちゃんちゃおう。今やってんだっけ？あー、オーストラリア戦か。7回裏で4対1。ベネデラか。いいね、いいね。あれ、どこだっけ？あ、そうだ。MLB.com で見てた。 ダラスいらっしゃい。ちょっと待ってね。入れるかな。よいしょ。で、行くぞ。
Inside the show. Here's
Sipping on a bitter, ready. Can I get a little Remy? Feeling heavy, chilling but I'm feeling ready. Pulled up in a big old Chevy. Dance floor stops and me gal damn drop.
ねえな、今年も。なんだかんだ。サルバドロペレスね。ロイヤルの。
Here in Cincinnati, great American ballpark in a city steeped in baseball history. MLB The Show has action out of the NL Central. It's the St. Louis Cardinals going up against the Cincinnati Reds. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shammy. And we got a rubber match on our hands today, partner.
Yeah, the final game of a 3-game set. They've split the first two, and regardless of how important a series is within the larger picture of the season, it's a game you want to get up for. Every series win feels good, so we should see a fun matchup in this one.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this.
Oh.
First pitch moments away, and on the mound in this one, Gavin Williams. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch to contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
And that'll do it. Bottom half of inning number one coming up. It's the Cardinals 3, the Reds coming up.
こいつ出るんだわ、デバル。ドバルって言いますし、デバル。私はデバルって言ってんだけど。デバルいるじゃん。
Bottom of the first.
デバルい
And
る
getting
や
a
ん。
call here, Griffin Canning. Chris, it's a little more common these days, but still, he's a strikeout per inning type of guy.
Well, I hear you about the strikeouts. A lot more guys striking out today, but when you consider having the ability to get that strikeout, particularly when you need it, a man on third, less than 2 outs, situations where, yeah, maybe you're not a real high strikeout guy, but just knowing you have the swing and miss stuff in a big spot, I think it's real critical, and he's got it.
And the pitch. And that one ripped to left. This looks like extra bases. Around first, digging for 2. Throw is offline, and he's got a double.
I'll tell you, man, it's such a good feeling when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that. I mean, sure, home runs are key, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way. And you can feel this crowd waking up a bit here as the guys are starting to make some noise with their bat.
Here's David Fletcher.
Batting none. The shortstop, David Fletcher.
The pitch. In the air, left field. Makes a nice running catch. And that is that. Redbirds down quietly, but they lead at 3-0. So the lineup flips over. Tony Ray will hit next. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. And first offering is fouled off.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Next offering misses, and that is ball 1. Woody Keller making the calls behind home for us today.
Something to keep an eye on is how pitchers utilize the top part of the strike zone. You see a lot more of that in today's game with guys going up there with hard stuff. Keller, definitely an umpire that isn't afraid to call strikes up in that part of the strike zone.
Carroll on the move towards the line, brings it in with a nice running grab. And there are 2 outs.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next.
We head to the bottom of the fifth. In now for the Reds, Tony Ray. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply. Cannon back to work. And misses inside.
He's like Mike Trout. You figure whatever you put in his hand, whether it's a bat, whether it's a golf club, whether it's a basketball, he can do it and get it done. And a rare talent, so much fun to watch.
Grabs it on the run. And there's one down.
Bill, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
Bottom of the seventh. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Tony Ray.
The left fielder, Tony.
The line to kick the pitch. Drilled to the air. Right field. Way back there. And that is out of here. A towering home run. His 9th homer of the year. And that gives him a lead. It's 5-4.
200勝かかってるからね。いいライト。
He dropped the barrel right there. Got a fastball down at the knees where he'd prefer it. So many times now, guys are having to adjust to the elevated fastball. So I'm sure his eyes got big when he saw that one coming.
アメリカどうした？
Back here at the ballpark, all set to start the ninth in this one. Now up for St. Louis, Nolan Gorman.
アメリカ対イギ
The
リス。
tying run at the plate.
違う、逆でしょ？
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field.
やばいな。
Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And a quick out number one.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down. Well, these guys just want to keep it rolling right now. You win this series, you got another team coming in, and you want to do exactly the same. Maybe even push it a little further. Get yourself a sweep. You know the fans are going to be behind this club. They've been playing really well, and these guys, you can tell they feel the energy these fans bring to the ballpark.
Close one here today, and your final 5-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Schaub. Thanks for joining.
MLB ネットワーク見れるんだ。へえ。ほぼオールスターって感じのメンバーですね。お前。
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. The show brings you the opener of a big 4-game weekend set. It's the Colorado Rockies going up against the Cincinnati Reds. First pitch coming your way next. About to get started here. And today's starting pitcher, Sixto Sanchez. But Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
And first offering is fouled off. And he deals. And that one wrapped foul. Here's the 0-2. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. One gone here.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner. When with 2 strikes, you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
イギリス代表。
Now here's the Reds leadoff man, Tony Ray. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field. That's where you want it. It's a good miss.
2 outs, couple of base runners at first and second.
マイケル・ロットはいるんだ。現役引退した。
Next offering upstairs.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
The 2-2. And a foul ball. Kicks and deals. This one in the air center field. Romero makes the catch, and that will end the inning.
大学生もいるね。そ
We
う。
head on down to the top of the third. All tied 1-1.
ああ、インディアナポリ
And
ス・インディアン
welcome
スから長
back.
崎
Bottom
に
of the
サブスヤング。
fourth. Now the left fielder, Tony Ray.
Leading off for the Reds, the left fielder, Tony Ray.
Rock back to work. Ball one there.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there.
まあ
4
リアルミュート
runs
がね。
in 3 innings. He's
リア
going
ル
to
ミュー
have
ト
to
ね、
have some quick
保守で
1, 2,
打
3
て
innings to
て
pitch
走
deep
れ
into this
て
ball game.
肩も強いっていう。この WBC さあ盛り上がっております。でこれに勝って3連勝。まあこれで首位ターンはできるんだ
When
よ
you
ね。
get ahead in the
あ、
count,
じゃ
there's
首位ターン
no
じゃねえや。
doubt that the
トップは
success
確
rate
定
goes up.
的
And
なん
that's
だ
what
よ。
he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
あとはオーストラリア倒してト
That
ップ
one's
通過しましたっ
spoiled, and
て感じ。
the count now 2-1.
「なんで確定にみんなこうやってね。
And now the
Whoa.
count filled up 3-2.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
And it's fouled away.
見れるじゃん。
And so the lefty
多分
allows the leadoff free pass.
Well, a great back and forth in that at
いや、
bat.
ほんとチェコすごい。いやね、昨日の試合本当に勝ち負け限り、本当素晴らしい試合だった、本当に。見てて気持ちよかったもん。しかもさ、チェコの選手って、大体本当仕事は研究してやってるから、
And
本当に、
first offering
なん
is
ていうのか
fouled
な、
off.
日本でいうセミプロチームみたいな、本当チームなのよ、本当に。いや、本当に。
And a pitch.
彼らは
And that
本当
one
に
is
素
lifted
晴
in
ら
the
しい。
air. Hernandez on the move. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And the inning is
しか
over.
も試合終了後
5
にああやっ
innings
てね、
complete.
称えられる、
It's the
称
Reds
えてくれるの、
6.
本当に。素晴らしいよ。
Two outs, base is empty.
欧州、本
So
当
in
サッカー
now
だ
for
けじゃないよ。
Colorado,
野球
Grant
も
Levine
広がってもらいたいよ
for
ね。
the fourth time tonight.
Grant Levine.
In the air,
Kitty
left field, down the line. But it's off his glove. Base hit. Okay, with a relay throw, he's in there.
You got to get on your horse and get to that thing and get it back in, because he's going to come barrel around first. He's going to put pressure on you. If you bobble it or you don't get there in a hurry, he's going to make you look silly and end up on second base.
Tony Ray, the next to hit for the Reds. Not your prototypical leadoff guy. Gets on base, yes, but also some power. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. The pitch. Left field. And there's a hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Now batting, second base.
Steve Vargas digging in for the Rockies.
The batter, the third baseman, Steve Vargas.
The pitch. In the air, left side. Ray makes the grab. 2 down.
Now batting, the center fielder, Lionel Romero.
Well, great start to this 4-game series to get the first one at home, but these guys know they've got some work to do because they could easily some rest.
Can you hear? Are we clear?
割2分3厘。
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Colorado Rockies going up against the Cincinnati Reds. First pitch coming your way next.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Cincinnati Reds.
All right, just about ready for baseball. And today on the hill, Julio Urias. Chris, he is a fun one to watch do his thing out there.
Well, he comes in carrying a career ERA under 3. He's been fantastic ever since he broke into the big leagues. Can't wait to watch him pitch today.
Bottom of the first, and here's the veteran outfielder, Tony Ray. Pretty amazing athlete this guy is. Power and speed, quite a threat. I mean, you're talking about someone that could steal you a bag and go deep. Bo Jackson, anyone? Out towards left center. Racing, makes the catch. And there's one down.
Batting second, the second baseman.
As we go to the last of the third. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati. Tony Ray.
The left fielder, Tony.
And first offering is fouled off.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
In the air, left field. And there's one down.
ショート。一塁送る。アウト。あ、送球。
Now batting, second baseman.
セーフ。記録、ショートのエラー。
Well, we go bottom 6. In now for the Reds, Tony Ray.
Leading off for the Reds, the left fielder, Tony Ray.
The right-hander back to work. This one lifted in the air, left field. A little bloop single. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys trying to launch and hit home runs. But sometimes you got to shorten up just like that. And now they've got some speed on.
Back here in Cincinnati, on to the bottom of the 8th. And now here's the speed threat. Outfielder, Tony Ray. Next offering is down low. 1-0. The wind of the pitch. Inside, just missed.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
And there's the strike.
Wow. Good luck catching up to that one.
The 2-1. And that one fouled off.
あ、投球がそれている。この間にランナー二塁へ。
And a foul ball, he stays alive.
ワンアウトランナー二塁。パスボールか？ワルピッチかな？どっちかな？ワルピッチかな？
Next pitch is outside.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
On the ground, right
でも私は結構大番クラスってみたいな。本気のアメリカ代表がイギリス代表に負けるっていう。そういう大番クラスを見たい私は。
Well, this is exactly what these guys need to do. Take the first.
さあ、ゲームの方は勝っていくと。
You have.
三塁手線。二塁ランナー、ゆっくりとホームイン。
Welcome to your Saturday edition of Inside the Show. I'm Justin
同点
Allegri.
1
Looking
対
first at the
1。
NL
アメリカ追いつきました。3回裏。ローラン・アレナのタイムリーツーで同点1対1。うまくね今の。今の実況うまくないですか？地味に。地味にうまくないですか？さあ、三塁線。いや、三塁線、このサードの右を抜けるタイムリーツーベースで、さあアメリカ追いつきました。同点です。はい、シュワバーですね。
I'm John Shelby, and singing the
シュワバ
big
ーさあ、
bat
昨年の
in
本
the
塁
lineup
打
so
王
far this year.
なんです
Joey
が、こ
Ball
れ
leads the
が
team at
こっちに
OPS,
センター
so
フライ
he's
セ
the
ンター
guy
取っ
that
て
looks to slug
ランナーは
and
スタートしま
basically
す。
make things happen for them
ツーアウト
offensively.
三塁。
Just a machine in
あ、
terms
知っ
of
てますよ。
production at the plate. He'll take his walks, he'll barrel up the baseball,
伝説
hit
の
the ball in the gap, so hit
NHK
the
で
ball over the
NHK の
fence.
記憶
So
テレビでやってる
talk
や
about a
つ。
guy going good. That's him right now, and he's a bat that you want to stay away from if you're the pitcher.
シュワバーを打ち上げてセンターフライ。
Ready to go?
Trouble.
Today's starting pitcher, Hunter Green. And for some reason, he's not quite as effective here in front of his home crowd, Chris.
Yeah, Boog, and the fans are well aware of that. For him, he's got to just not press and go out there and say, hey, I'm just treating this like any start. Home, on the road, it doesn't matter. My job is to focus on that catcher's mitt, attack hitters, and just try to move through a ball game. So if he can find that kind of focus, doesn't matter where he's pitching because he has good enough stuff to go out there and win a ball game.
ターナーってね、ここは。
Here comes a pitch.
フリーターナー。
Check swing went around. 0-1. Righty to the plate. And that one fouled off.
Well, the hitter's got his timing down for the breaking ball. If you're a pitcher, if you can get that fastball in on the hand, it's going to be very difficult for that hitter to get the barrel to it.
Next pitch is inside, and it's 2-2. Left-hand hitter waits. Swing and a slow roller. In plenty of time to first. One gone, bottom half of the first.
カウント2-2。バッターフリーターナー。
Now the Rockies catcher, Charlton King. Good contact guy, good defender. Levine, the base runner at first with one out. In the air, left field, Ray under this one. Squeezes it, out, number 2.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
ファースウォーリーですね。
Tony Ray, the
FA
next
の
to
選
hit
手
for
で
the
す。
Reds.
The left fielder, number 25, Tony Ray.
ファールボール。
Out to center, Romero sizes this one up. Great effort as he's able to haul it in. And there's one away.
Now batting, the second baseman.
Welcome back
Being the
as
good
we go
how's
to the
that?
top of the fourth. So in now for Colorado, Isaac Pacheco.
フォアボール。
And the
こ
righty
れタ
D.
ーナーにはフォアボールです。
That one lifted to
さあ
left.
バッターは帰り
Drifts
かった。
towards it, and there's one away.
典型的なプルヒッターですね。
Now back, designated hitter. Omar.
Back to the top of the lineup. Next for Cincinnati, Tony Ray. Not your prototypical leadoff guy. Gets on base, yes, but also some power.
Ray.
And he swings and misses at the initial offering. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list.
何度降りました。バンス降り、ここで降板です。
One
8
down,
回
base
途
is
中
empty.
1失点でマウンド譲ります。
In the air to left, down the line.
めちゃくちゃ入ってますね。
And there's two down. Pretty good
さあ
job
ピ
on
ッ
the
チ
mound
ャ
in
ー
this
変わり
one,
ます。ピ
Siggy.
ッ
It
チャーが
feels
変わ
like
り
we've
ます。
seen a lot of off-balance swings.
Yeah, just one free pass, and obviously he's not a big.
Now here's the Reds' leadoff man, Tony
これ誰
Ray.
になるのかな。
Well, he's always a threat. Even if this guy is 0 for 3 for the night with 3 strikeouts, he can come up that fourth time and do damage because he's that good.
抜け
And a
れ。
base hit into right. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only one away.
First pitch swing in, went up there with the plan to be aggressive. Solid swing from start to end, on time with everything.
Here's Grant Levine. He's 0 for 1. It's interesting he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And there's two down.
Up next for Colorado, the catcher, Charlton King.
In now for the Reds, Tony Ray.
A lot of times you're looking for a guy to get that tying run on base, but because of the power, you want him to tie up the game with one swing here.
In the air, center field, Romero. Sizing this one up, one away.
Now batting, the second baseman, Lorenzo.
Well, a 4-pitch save. He was just starting to get comfortable out there after throwing a lot of pitches in the bullpen.
ジェイク・エッ
In this
シュ
one,
で
but
す
a
ね。
nice job of
ジ
attacking
ェ
the
イク・エッ
hitters,
シュが
being
マウン
very
ドに上がりま
efficient.
したね。
And this is what you want to do. You want to come in and you want to close things out
2
as
番手
quickly
ジ
as
ェイク・エッ
possible.
シュです。
Close one here today, and your final 5-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm
イギリ
John
ス2番
Shelby
手ジェイ
saying
ク・エッ
so
シュ。
long.
現役引退してる選手ですね。
The final line score for the ball game this afternoon. For the victorious Rockies, 5 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 11 men on base.
元アドレス参加
For
か
the
な
Reds, 4 runs on
です
10
ね。
hits,
はい。
no errors. They left 15 runners on base.
26歳メジャーデビューして、1試合だけ登板してるのか。お、ルイス・ウリアスとワディ・ケネディがトレードされたか。さあ、ちょっとこっちに集中しようか。さあ、低めボール。
Glad you're here at Great American
Don't
Ballpark
give it-
in Cincinnati, home of the Reds
Hardball.
since 2003. Major League Baseball on a Sunday afternoon. It's the Colorado Rockies going up against the Cincinnati Reds.
Ladies and gentlemen, your
First pitch coming at you right after the break. So almost ready to get underway. And today's starting pitcher, Daniel Duncan. What do you have on him?
And a guy like this is going to keep you in the ball game. He's going to go out there and compete. Not going to see a whole lot of flair and flash, but he's going to hand it over to the bullpen at some point. And if you've been able to score a few runs, you'll be in it late. So we'll see if he's able to do that for his club in this one.
And a pitch. Swing and a ball popped up. And that one gets down, fair ball. Throw, and it gets away.
Just a blue pit behind third right there, and that's a really tough play for a third baseman or shortstop to get to, and the same for the left fielder. So he just found a perfect place to drop that one in right there. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
We head to the bottom of the second. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Tony Ray.
The left fielder, Tony Ray.
The wind and the
入り
pitch.
タッカーのタイムリーヒットで勝ち越し2対1。さ
Lifted in
す
the
がに
air out
さ
to
すがアメリ
left.
カ。
Gallo racing over to make the catch.
Now batting, second baseman,
勝ち越したか。
Ready to go, bottom four. Now it's going to be Tony Ray.
for the Reds. The left fielder, Tony Ray.
And the right-hander back to work. This one popped
あ、そうい
up.
った。
Pacheco moving under it. Puts it away for the out.
Now batting, second baseman, Lorenzo Lopez.
Next for Colorado, John Rhodes. 0 for 1 so far.
The right fielder, number 1, John Rhodes.
The pitch. That one ripped left field. That's back there. Makes the catch, crashing into the wall.
Outstanding catch right there, and I love the commitment that he showed. He knew that the wall was close, but was determined to make that catch, and a nice calculation of just how much room he had to try to minimize that contact.
Luis Hernandez digging in for the Rockies. Grounded out his first time. McGrath at first, one gone. Swing and a ball lifted left field. 2 away now. Pretty good job on the mound in this one, Singy. It feels like we've seen a lot of off-balance swings.
Yeah, just one free pass, and obviously he's not a big strikeout guy, but he gets soft contact and he gets outs.
Back here at Great American Ballpark, bottom of the 6th. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati. Tony Ray.
The left fielder,
Ponson back to work.
Ray.
Swing and a miss, strike one. Pitch misses.
戻ってこれた？大丈夫？配線が急に切れましたね。よし、再開。
Tom McGrath.
One down, base is empty. Left field. 2 down.
よいしょ。
The batter, the right fielder, John Ray.
So digging in, Tony Ray.
The batter, the left fielder, Tony Ray.
Swings through that one. 0-1.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Right-hander kicks, deals. There's a strike.
Well, in this situation with a runner on first, less than 2 outs, some say, hey, get the ground ball, double play with 2 strikes. Some people say get the strikeout. I think you just execute your pitch, make the best pitch you possibly can, and let the result be whatever it's going to be.
Next one off the plate inside. And that's ball 2. No outs. Runners at first and third.
He hangs it, you bang it, kid. Here you go.
Next one misses. Full count 3-2.
ロペス好調ですよね。あぶね。
And the pitch. That's a base hit. Run scores.
やったね。
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Now here's the Reds leadoff man, Tony Ray. Not your prototypical leadoff guy. Gets on base, yes, but also some power.
Come on, big guy. One time. Here we go.
First offering misses badly for ball 1. Now 1-1.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
Yes.
On a line, base hit.
綺麗なセンター返し。
They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
All over that one right there. 112 miles per hour. The ball seemed to explode off the bat right there. He put everything together on the
12-1 is the final. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying...
よしよし。よいしょ。3割2分4厘。
Here in Milwaukee, the show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Cincinnati Reds and the Milwaukee Brewers. And we'll be back for the first pitch right after this. So just about set now. On the hill and coming off a great start, Joe Gilman.
A really good outing for him last time. Scattered 2 runs, was attacking hitters, getting ahead in the count. Great performance. We'll see if he can do it again in this one.
All right, ready to get underway. Here's the veteran outfielder, Tony Ray. The pitch. On the ground to short. Whips it across. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting second, the second baseman, Lorenzo.
And stepping in is the speedy Doug Morgan. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. 0-1. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Brings it in, and that is that. Brewers come up. Tony Ray, the next to hit for the Reds.
Now back, left fielder, Tony Ray.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. Runner tags from third to the plate, save, and it's 1-0.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You look for those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Kevin Smith up now for the Brewers. He has consistently been one of the best in the sport against lefties, and yet the righties give him trouble. You know, you don't want to be labeled as that guy, but the numbers say what they say. And that one hammered. That's back there. Turning, looking, and that one is gone. He'll circle the bases, and it gives them the lead in the third. It's 2-1. Well, that swing changes things.
Yes, it does. They were in striking distance. They found a way to fight back big time. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
And now it's Vidal Brujan, and he's already singled in this game.
Number 7, second baseman, Vidal Brujan.
And the 0-2. That one ripped. Ray settles under it and makes the catch. And there's one down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right.
Here's the third baseman, Kevin Smith. He's already homered here in this one.
Third baseman, Kevin Smith.
And that one is lifted in the air. And that is the third out of the inning. And now, Tony Ray. He's 0 for 1.
The left fielder, number 25, Tony.
And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front. So off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Going to count 1 and 2.
You see how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Want to try to tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing, that high fastball. You have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
And here it comes. And a swing and a miss. That's out number 2.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Up now for Milwaukee, Joey Wiemer, 1 for 2.
Now batting, right fielder, Joey Weaver.
This one lifted in the air, left field. Ray right there to make the grab. And there are 2 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there, that front shoulder.
So up next, Tony Ray.
And still looking for that hit to keep this streak going, and this might be his last shot at it, Boo.
And first offering is fouled off.
Well, Boog, if you're that base runner at second base, you want to be quiet out there. Not bouncing around, not distracting your teammate, the hitter. Make sure that he can clearly focus on that pitcher and that release ball.
Next pitch is popped up.
叩いちゃった。イービローレが先行バッターアウト。
So the batting order turns over. Here's the left fielder, Tony Ray.
Try to keep that hitting streak alive. 10-game hitting streak for the young
間違えた
man.
間違えた間違えた。
First offering misses the mark. That one missed.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
And now 2-1.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that guys have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen, so hard to play catch-up.
Fly ball down the line.
101マイル。
Makes the catch.
ひー。
And the Brewers take the series opener here at home.
Always nice to win the home opener of a 4-game series.
よし。
Starts with the first.
よし、気分転換できたし、終わるか。よし、じゃあ、どうしようかな。ちゃんとワンシーンやろうかな。では、一旦お疲れ様でーす。